Hello everybody, welcome back to 2K21. How's everybody doing today? So, as you know, there's new packs that came out on Friday, the double take packs. So, this video is going to be the best budget cards. And I would say these are the best budget cards, but I'll tell you at the end of the video there is something else I got to say about these cards. In this pack overall, it wasn't really bad. The only cards I didn't get were the pink diamonds, which the pink diamonds are pretty good. I'm just hoping T-Mac doesn't have to guard T-Mac. So I've played with all these cards quite a few games, and I'm not gonna lie, if I had my choice, I probably wouldn't have put Bogan on here, but if you're gonna review cards, you should always have one big man, and so he made it over another card that I'll talk about at the end of the video. So, I might as well start with Gary Payton. Gary Payton is a lockdown point guard who has actually really good dribbles. The only negative about him is if you do his dribble moves and they touch you, they're locking you down. His dribble moves are very nice. You just need to strike them before you touch. If you touch, you stop and you pick it up. And once you pick it up, you have to pass or you have to shoot. And his jump shot, I wouldn't say it's the best. It's not a bad jump shot. Just his ratings don't give him very good shooting. As you can see, it's all A minuses and a B. So he's not really going to make that three. And you should probably get him warm before you try anything crazy. Let's just go back. Let's see if I can post him up. Oh my lordy G. So this Gary Payton card is extremely nice. It's a lockdown who can really play on offense. Just don't get touched or don't get like a good bump. Like if he makes contact with you, you're done for. So this Gary Payton card is a high recommendation. You're most likely going to need rubies for limited, and I would recommend him just because of his lockdown ability. Because most likely, even if you pick a diamond or a pink diamond for your first card, you're going to need a ruby point guard. And he's a really good ruby point guard. I don't know who my ruby point guard for the Knicks is, but that card I use too. And I'm not going to lie, that card would clamp up diamonds, pink diamonds. I can't remember what his name is, and that's not a good thing. He's an older player, that's all I can say. But that Gary Payton card is nice. I recommend getting him. If I'm going to review anybody next, I might as well review Mr. Bogut. Mr. Bogut's not bad. He's pretty good. For the time of year we are at now, and even looking at the price of some of the better cards from this pack, which will be next video, it's not like you're getting some god tier value for him, because it's not like he's good but not great is the thing. Can he do everything a center should be able to do? Yeah, he got 2 blocks in a row on T-Mac, so there's a possibility he does that in game. But I don't know. There's nothing to me that says, "Oh, I'm Andrew Bogut, I'm super special." Because he can't dribble. I mean, he might be able to get dunks. That T-Mac. The worst thing about this T-Mac card is going against him on defense. I was playing a couple games ago when I was testing out the cards for a final time, making my decision on who I'm picking for this video, and I got blocked 4 times in a row going down and trying to score in the paint. That T-Mac wouldn't let me get in the paint. So the Bogut card, yeah, he's nice, he's good, he's not going to do you dirty. He'll work for you. Now, let's talk about T-Mac. I like this T-Mac card. It was him or Allen Iverson. That's why I wanted to talk about it last. And I would say they're similar cards, but the reason I picked T-Mac over Iverson was plain and simple. Iverson's getting torched on defense. Doesn't really matter who he's going up against. When he was guarding himself, I couldn't get a stop on him because it was just like this game. I had T-Mac, they had T-Mac. So T-Mac had to go up against himself. And I could beat T-Mac every time, but I could get stops on him. When it was Allen Iverson versus Allen Iverson, I couldn't get a stop on it on the second Iverson. Like McGrady, he's good enough defensively that at least he can stop himself sometimes. With the rating he has overall, I really don't think, unless the limited is super strict and you need amethysts, then he would be worth it. I mean, I would always say pick up every card, so I wouldn't say don't get him. His jump shot's alright, but his shooting, like his jump shot's nice, but his rating is really bad for like everywhere. So, like, even if let me try to do something here. Then, wide open. Like, you might be able to make a jump shot with him every once in a while, but he's not going to be able to start out cold with his normal, like, base stats and really do anything for you. No. I wanted you to go to the hoop. Oh, that was ugly. So, I'm not going to lie, you could really switch out, like, instead of getting the T-Mac, getting Iverson. I would say get him and the Iverson card, only because they're fun cards. Like, you're going to have fun playing with them because you want to use lower overall cards, especially if you're playing triple threat for players because of the offline. Not online, you want to use juiced players because you're only going to run into juiced players. If you use a low-rated team, you're still going to have a chance of going up against a full pink diamond one, which is not fun. Because I went up against it, I think I had, what did I have? Like an emerald, a sapphire, and a ruby. So my max player wasn't even a 90, and I went up against 3 pink diamonds, and I was like, I'm not having fun. So, for offline, this is a pretty good team because there's always going to be some better player that you're going to be able to get. Right now, it's Diamond Mike Finley. Well, Michael Finley, and there's Wayne Embry if you just play enough games. So, before you click the video, if you just click on my channel and look at the thumbnail, I'll put the prices for them. So, right now, on PC, Gary Payton's going for $1,200, T-Mac's going for $16, and Gobert's going for $1,200. These cards are not expensive at all. And I'll just compare them to Iverson real quick, which I don't like how Iverson's a point guard first. I think that's dumb. If you look at the height difference, I mean, T-Mac's a lot bigger. It says their defense is the same. I think, to be honest, Iverson's mid-range feels a lot better, which is weird because the rating doesn't say that. And I'm not going to lie, I prefer when Iverson throws dunks. T-Mac, he doesn't do a lot of crazy dunks. Unless you have an oop. I think I threw one to him and he didn't under the leg. In a previous game, the defense, I mean, Iverson will get you steals and everything. Andy's got better speed. The strength really doesn't matter, and stamina doesn't matter. They're both pretty low. You're probably, even if you're running them on limited, you're going to have to run a third, or they might be the third option for your point guard or shooting guard position. Like, there's quite a few players that you could get over them. Like, you could get this RJ Hampton card if it was going for cheap. I'm pretty sure, I need to be looking at shooting guards. You can get this Deshaun Watson, which I like more than this T-Mac card. And he's free. Deshaun Stevenson's free. I'm not a fan of the skill. You can probably get this Bradley Beal for a good price, and overall he's going to be doing the same stuff for you. I'm not going to say this Grayson Allen is better. But there are better players that you can get. I mean, I wouldn't put this Iman Jumper above him, but I'd put him leveled with him. And this Iman Jumper card is free. It was a challenge again this weekend, which I didn't want to do because I thought that's kind of dumb. So, come back for the next episode. We're going to be doing the best cards. These are just the best budget cards. None of these cards are more than 2K. The next video, there's going to be there's a player that's 32,000. And there's another player who could have made the list who's 27. But the other two are under 3,000. So come back for the next video. Peace.